Hello, everybody, and welcome to the epic epilogue of Schedule Conflicts. Hi.
Woo! Hi.
I guess we scheduled our last conflict, everybody.
Oh, there's gonna be plenty more where this came from, but we have a little cleanup to do before we're able to move on from our lives. First of all, y'all kill the god.
Yay!
So you're level 20 now.
Yay!
I just
take out all the peasants.
I just wanted to do this as one final send-off of all of our characters leveling up to level 20. And then we'll get into the meat of the game. Gerg, you are a god. You ascended to level 30.
Woo!
Yep.
I'm not sure what you should roll for that.
Well, how do you get from 19 to 30?
NPCs don't get to roll dice, so
No, they just have stats now.
Congratulations,
Yep.
you have ascended to NPC status. You are now a
Let's
name in a
go.
book.
Roll for godness, I guess. Just
Drana,
Roll.
did you want to roll?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Why not?
Oh, 10!
Hey, level 20, you get your max dice.
Nice.
Oh, baby, triple.
Even more scheduled conflicts. Correct.
Well, we gotta schedule them. Don't worry.
It's gonna be that thing where it's like scheduled conflicts, colon, an actual name for whatever we're doing next.
Much ado about nothing.
Pain.
Yeah, I'll
And
bet.
your last point in rogue.
Yeah. 9.
Or you're a very powerful wizard getting 2 more spells.
Yeah.
2 more level 9s in
And
this power.
and with a handful of cards, it looks like a failed hand of Uno. It's a lot of cards to keep on hand at once.
Draw 1 or settle down. Draw 50 or just.
Right.
All right,
yeah,
one last roll, Tora.
Was it a D6?
5.
Still?
All right.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Everybody's getting good rolls on their final health. Joust.
Well, we're going with the classic 19 bard, 1 wild magic. Woo!
9.
Level 19. And that is it still a D6? It's D8 on bard, right? Yeah, D8. Right. 2! Yay! I've evened myself to 210.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah.
I left my 4 there.
Oh, 212, sorry. Oh well.
don't forget that we had the bonus health from the previous thing. So
It's still about the same.
Which is
All right.
now all gone. So, you have successfully completed your campaign. Have defeated the great evil of Elias. The gods ascended to a new plane of existence where they shall now act as observers in a less direct touch from the world. They'll be acting as what you would imagine most fantasy gods would behave. But there are still many, many things that have been unfurled because of this. Here, the capital of Elias now lies in ruins. Hundreds of thousands of people have been released from these pods that have kept them captured and under Elias's control for God knows how long. You already know that there has been this cabal to lure people into Elias and to capture them for her insane purposes. And now they're free. They could have been there for a week, a month, years, decades. but now they're all free and have watched the gods ascend their higher plane. The shepherd, arm around Alafi's shoulder, walked off with him. All remain here. Aftermaths of all of your accomplishments and all of your achievements. You do right now.
Pain looks over to Tora. Just immediate first thing.
Tora's scanning his eyes around the room and all the pods that are opening up.
It's
Hundreds of...
It's a gross understatement to call this a room. These are ruins.
Basically, like an atomic explosion of city exploded.
It's like if Gmod you picked up a city and dropped it on the earth. And you are at the epicenter of the rubble.
I'm gonna go over to him. Sorry.
There are just folks that are confused. There are folks that are scared. There are
Connor runs
families-
off looking for Toot Sweet.
Fair enough. There are families gathering, huddling towards each other in comfort.
Joust will find a nearby taller rock and like a megaphone, try to get order of people. As he is very weak, he's just like inching up there, giving pain into other space. Like, I'll try to get some. Maybe I can organize them A through L's or.
Okay, before you do, I hand him one of my superior healing potions and just give him that.
Oh no, it's my magical strength again. Remember, I'll be good in about 8 days. He's like claw dragging.
Yeah,
you
because
were
you
like-
did cast Wish.
Yeah, and I rolled 8 days. I'm fine. I'm
You sure?
fine. Yes. Go to him, Pain. He needs you. I have this little board with wheels on the bottom. He did. I will see you later. He did. And yeah, like a megaphone. Everyone, if your name begins with A through M, please line over here. Like trying to get a hold of everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to Tora and I'm just gonna hold his hand. Let's go find your mom, shall we?
Joust is going to be doing some very awkward crowd control.
Who are you? I'm a talking robot. What are you? Does anyone have any questions that isn't if I'm a talking robot? They all raise their hands. And not about me. They all half of them lower him. Good, we'll start there.
Hey, you're not
we
going to
need-
get rid of my son, Allison. Sorry, go ahead.
Like,
Excuse me.
like Tor almost jolts when you take his hand because he's like so focused on the crowd, just scanning the room, just like trying the catacomb, like trying to find like glimpse of his mom or any Eladrin, anyone who might be like anyone who could point the way. Not that anyone know, just something, anything.
Well, since multiple people are doing it, Drana, Tora, I assume Pain's going to help with perception checks.
Yes.
Guess I'm doing crowd control.
Alrighty.
I don't know why it's not taking my command. There we go.
Yeah, tabletop, don't lag now.
Well, the
18.
campaign's over. It doesn't need to work.
25.
Damn.
Jeez.
31 with the
Nat
crit.
20. And
Why are we saving all our good rolls for the night where there's nothing on the line?
What are you talking about? The rest of your life is on the line.
That's true.
True.
Well, Railed Road, you can always check out our YouTube stuff. That's all on backlog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Malnim. Yes, with rolls like that, yeah, of course. You are scouring the heads and faces of everybody. You're just like coming across some alone, some guards, some every shape and size. Elias truly did put a lot of effort into trying to make this facsimile of a city feel authentic with every shape and size of life there is. But considering she was trying to take over Elias and the Feywild,
There you go.
there are very few Eladrin that have come into her grips. But you do find your mother, Tora. If you ever gave her a description.
Don't believe I did. You'll recall, she was supposed to be dead in my backstory.
You know, true.
His mom. Got it going on.
Andrana, you do indeed see lavender-skinned Lady Tootsweet.
And of course, John is going to run to her and give her a big ol' hug.
Tora's hesitating.
Is that her?
Yeah. Yeah, that's her.
What's wrong?
Not exactly the same person she's going to remember.
I think any mother that loves her son would be able to recognize him a mile away. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Yep. With a little caution, but Tora will approach.
You can see that she's like torn out of like the top half of it. The pod just sort of broken open, but she's sitting there, rubbing her head, looking. Eventually, spots fellow Eladrin in closer to kin than she might initially realize.
Hang on, I'll help.
Thank you.
Go to the pod and start pulling it open.
Just feels so hazy right now. Back home, I was met with and she matches eyes with you. Then I left. And she quickly like darts up and approaches you, Tora.
I know I don't quite look the same.
Your eyes
I
never
have a
changed.
lot. Tora's gonna hug her.
Oh, big hug. Big hug from Tootsie. Big hug from or a mom.
Said you were gone. Like, completely gone.
Oh. May have lied. Your sister's safe. How long has it been?
It's been a few years now. 5, 6, I've lost track. Oh, I have so much I need to tell you.
Queen Elias had plans to take you all. When they came, I offered myself up to them. I left in your stead. Figured it would be easier. Thought I was dead. What I told your father to say. I'm sorry.
Oh, gods. Dad is... I have not seen him in a while. He got distant, to put it lightly. You put it like that, I don't know how much of it was to keep me safe and how much of it was real. Well, the irony is, I might have caused some mischief and got tangled up with Elias anyway. She's gone now, though.
Over then. They are free. Where's your sister? Safe?
Oh. Oh, Shiri was looking for you up and down. She knew you were alive. I don't know how, but she knew. No, she managed to stay out of Elias's grip. Don't know where she's ended up now, though.
As far as I can be with the city lifting up into the sky.
Oh, sister, you're huge.
You're almost as big as Elias herself.
Oh my god.
A giant woman.
Is Shiri sort of slides down from some destroyed rubble and just rushes to give a family hug. Like on Titan Eos edition.
That'd just be Attack on Eos, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Pain's just kind of been hanging back throughout all this, just letting them have their moment. He'd still be within view, just so that Tora will know that he's still there.
Yeah, Tora's got tears in his eyes. He like everything's just hitting him at once that like this is over.
So who's your girlfriend? All right, that was Monster King's joke.
That depends. Was that Shiri saying that, or was that his mom saying
that
it?
was his mom.
Oh, it's perfect. I love it.
Tora just busts out laughing. Oh, that's gonna amuse me for weeks. I'd look back, and I just kind of wave Pain over.
He'll just walk on over.
Mom, this is Pain.
Pain.
And here we go again.
Oh, I can see it. Rough,
It's good to
scruff,
finally meet you.
brooding in the corner type.
Yeah, you get one of those few people that will just suck us with this kind of aesthetic.
I'm sure it'll be all the rage back in the Feywild.
Tora's nothing but amazing, so, you know, I find myself quite lucky to have him.
Yeah, ditto. Guy practically saved the world now.
Okay, but I'm the one that
Oh.
gets to kiss him, so
Ew, what?
I'm just saying, I have privileges that you will otherwise not have.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
glad
yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a thing last time you saw it. Oh yeah, we're together now.
Oh.
That's a thing.
I thought you were suggesting to kiss my brother. Ew.
Gods, no! That says more about you than it does about me. Jeez, where's your mind been?
Hiding underground from Elias for God knows how long? It took
Well,
you
the
so
gods
long.
certainly didn't know. God certainly didn't know because Elias is dead now and she never saw you. So, there you go.
Well, you know, a good light step and a couple well-packed invisibility spells to go out in the light. Luckily, I wasn't alone in resisting. Wrong type of anime. Oops.
It was the Feywild.
What do you think, Tora? You gonna plant your flag here? Name this rubble after yourself?
I mean, it does need a name, doesn't it? I don't think anyone's gonna say Elias anymore.
I think it would be kind of taboo now.
Well, what do you say?
Yeah.
The Mukana Peninsula.
Ooh.
Or do you want to go by your real name?
I don't know. I don't have the ego to give it the name I gave myself. Also, even for me, that's a little too much attention.
I say, that would make you more like Elias than you know.
Yeah, that's...
We'll brainstorm something. Despite it being rubble now, I'm sure there's plenty of pickings around here. Elias did like to keep all of her things perfect. Including her treasures.
You said the magic T word, where?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yes, I would like to know. Now, you gonna show me or what?
Maybe.
No, there's no maybes. I helped kill a god. I think I deserve some privileges here.
We'll see what we have left over. Gonna be first come,
Kill
first
a god.
serve around here.
You kill a god and you're left with the scraps. I see how it is. No, that's fine. It's fine. Show me.
She sort of just like coyly walks over to you. She's like, hello, in this ruins. And she's just like takes your chin and turns it to Tora. You got the greatest treasure of all right here.
Oh, fucking.
That is so freaking sappy. God, I've missed this.
If a Laffy can, there's just a very distant boo. Like you hear it from a local plant or something.
The grass goes, the wind blows, boo.
Shut up, God.
Weak sauce.
I'm gonna go check on Joust.
Rana, you are
So,
reunited with Lady Tootsweet. Her capture seems to have been a more recent one, as she still remembers the last messages you sent from her.
To her, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I'm glad I could. I'm sorry, I didn't get here sooner.
And miss out on the way of playing damsel in distress?
Well, the plain damsel in distress for a god. Well, I am honored that you thought me powerful enough to take one down.
I've never had any doubts from my hero.
And yeah, I'm going to give her a big smooch on the cheek for that one.
No, she takes your face and just tilts it, and she goes in for a kiss.
Yay!
Yeah.
Mon Dieu! Like,
The fireworks. The fireworks.
Jean- Jean- Jean-Bella. The French music, like. Cute.
Alright.
A populace.
There's a lot to catch.
Yeah. With a populace being reorganized and families and loved ones uniting. there is much to do in the present that will keep you busy for a fair amount of time. Not so often you get to migrate a whole city of people back to state of normal, especially with the gods now absent from pantheons and their positions of power. It's only going to be a matter of time to see how things progress from now on. Gods of light are now replaced with emperors of kingdoms. Those who are in charge rise up to a higher level of responsibility for others. The academy shifts from having an all-knowing headmaster to mortal men who are now free to study and continue to grow and thrive. Discover even greater unknown than ever before. The Hollow Highlands may shift and turn with defeat of the fire giants in Durandal. They may all think twice before claiming a throne at the top of the mountain. That's more present. What we want to see now is the future. Laffy, as you have vanished into a mist, you and the other gods are seen in what can only be described as plain, deep blue sky, stars, and galaxies tread across the sky. The ground is this wide bed of white sand across an infinite dark. The start of a new plane of existence, where the gods will watch and observe, and if preyed upon, may act, should their power allow it. It is here that you will begin the rite of mantling, the first of its kind, where a vacuum in the very fabric of space and time is vacant, and without someone to fill it, the aspects of nature itself would indeed crumble. The plants would die, the wind would no longer blow. It would be a devastation to the world of Eos. So, with the help of the shepherd, you are placed in this position. Learn the aspects, what it means to be nature itself. And eventually, hold yourself to enough power that you can wield this as your own. That simply begs the question, Alafi. What kind of god are you going to be for Eos? What deeds or worship will fall upon you when people ask for you in their time of need? How do you want to do this?
Elias's nature was all about perfection. But that's not the nature of people, of things, of what a normal nature is. Elafi spent his life following rules. Following those rules to the letter have always led him to pain.
Hear that, Scarlet?
Not
up.
saying it.
I can't
See,
believe.
I was trying to be respectful.
The one chance you don't
But
make the
yes.
joke. Anyway.
It wasn't
Maybe it's his growing up in the Hollow Highlands, but nature does tend to be a bit chaotic. And given Alafi's nature now, it is sensible that nature takes a little bit after him. No longer are there these perfect forests along all of the lands of Elias, and for that matter, the world itself. Everything now has freedom to change, freedom to move, all kinds of stuff. Alafi is not one to make things bend to rules. If you want to change, do it. Even if you have to make the change in others yourself, as he once did.
And so, with this new aspect of nature across Ape, the peninsula takes itself back. Begins to run its full court instead of the trimmed hedges that Elias wished to perfect. In time, the portals to the Feywild would eventually dwindle, becoming less of the tourist traps that they were, the safe havens that humanity and the Eladrin could just wave to and fro. The Feywild was reclaimed by the Fey once, and they decided where they would show up, if at all. This phenomena would continue to spread on the more resolved in your power as a god. You would begin to understand interconnectedness of why certain biomes and ecosystems are the way they are, and try to maintain nature in a sense. Every so often, hear a wayward prayer, familiar voice. The powers that be, the family that prays to their father. Healthy, happy.
Wonderful.
Joust.
Yes.
What would you do with the remainder of your days
Well,
of this adventure?
Well, after helping a considerable time helping commute people there with his sheer logistic knowledge and helping find people there, he has since been settled into Fallen Fire, keeping very good close contact with everybody through magical means and different things like that. But Joust has been exploring options. He believed that although gods are gone, that mankind can propel things into new worlds, new technologies that can help change the world. And one in particular idea has really caught his attention. And he thinks that not only can we see these other worlds, we can travel there. And Joust is going to meet with an old friend to see if he can talk with some plans he's made up.
Joust, you venture back to Falling Fire.
And of course, raise William to be the man that he needs to be.
Oh,
No, that's my job.
Undoubtedly, I'm way part of his life. I'm always
undoubtedly,
there now.
I'm sure both of you are very active
Present
in his
in his
life.
life.
Present, that's much better word.
That's the
Present in
word,
his
present.
lifetime.
We are great heroes, but we're always having that Sunday dinner, of course. You know, like, yeah, like
you
how are
gave
you,
those
William?
promises a while back, of course.
I made that promise, and I go back, and that's the first thing I give him a big hug.
Return to Falling Fire to reconcile with your creators. And see what lies ahead for the Gearforged and yourself. The new technologies that you discovered. Aspiring people who want to go beyond the reaches of just Eos alone. Much like the gods had just recently done. Certainly more to be found out there.
I mean,
And
if I
you're
can't
going
fit
to be
in
the one
here-
to pioneer that.
And if I can't fit in here, there's a whole lot of worlds out there to see. If I might fit in there.
Could possibly have favors called. Heard that Cobalt Express has done this once before. But settled their roots here. You wish to expand upon that. And perhaps some aspiring Aarakocran who feels the same way might come along in this journey. It may take years, maybe even decades, but eventually we would find a way. The power.
And all through the time, every time he thinks about it, you see that when he has when he is in that moment, he always pulls in his pocket, and it's a really nice deck of playing cards. Like, one day, Alafi, we're gonna play that Go Fish. And he just folds it back up. He wraps it back in a satin cloth and closes it in a perfect wooden case and puts it back in his pocket.
You would wrap it back up, hands on the Spelljammer's control, and make your first escapades in the Tide universe that Eos falls in.
It's Jows' hat is a Commodore hat. All right, full batteries. Woo!
Space trucking.
Space trucking. It's got hair. It's got slits in the back so it can breathe through my hair, like the hat of a trucker.
Drana,
Yes.
what will you be doing with the rest of your days?
Well, Drana would eventually, after much time is spent together, Drana would ask Toot Sweet to marry her. but on a more grand scale, she would set up a naval academy in on the island of the Beholder, teaching people how to sail without the help of magic.
Okay.
and keeping her god killer weapon locked away safe in the basement,
On
causing the whole
unknown
island to be anti-magic.
Where once
Oh.
Thistlehawk
That's so cool.
where once Thistlehawk was sealed and his powers used to conceal the island, now rests god-killing weapon, which through its own anti-magic power creates a barrier around the island. No god can scry within it, no magic can ever penetrate it. It is a safe haven of learning, so long as you are captaining that island. Your assistant, the Reigning Veil, you man the sea Arian all the way down through the glowing Spring Cove. Everyone knows the name Drana and knows should not be one trifled with.
That's sick. I love it.
I love it.
Tora,
Oh boy.
what do you do the rest of your days?
Well, first and foremost, with the revelation his mom dropped on him, Tora would probably take a trip back to the Feywild just to see the family back together, see his dad for the first time in years.
Very bittersweet, but mostly heartfelt. Father who once had to bottle up all of his feelings over his mother's actions, the lie that he had to carry with him, had built some resentment. Theory with newfound confidence brings light, understanding. Family reunited. The delay is gone.
I think Tora's immediate thoughts would most likely be to the fact that getting rid of Elias, that ends the cycle of sacrifice in the Feywild, but it does not actually end the immediate famine problem. I think enough travel around the world, enough of this adventuring, heroing, and just the realization of how much of a part he played in it, even if he wasn't directly involved, he was still a cog in the machine. It didn't do anything to stop the machine. I think Tora would be looking for some position of authority to get that handled, even if it's for a short time. You know, whether he's leveraging the new fame in Elias or I suppose trying to that or seeking a potentially some kind of deal with Varelius, because that's the only nobleman he knows from the Autumn Court at this point, and he'll have his daughter back at this point, so I think that wins me a few points.
On those papers.
Where once Damil Varelius was an unfortunate pawn under Elias's. Elias gone, we're not going to downplay it. Saved the Feywild. The help of Damil. Reconcile with the courts. Come to an agreeable too long the courts stood by their name. And hostility, not wanting to disrupt the way of life they've. Most of it all fell on Elias's blame. Elias wishing to push the boundaries, barriers between and the continent itself. A lot of that pressure now taken off of the Fey folk. They can now focus their efforts to rejuvenating their kind, their populace, their crops, their health. And with this newfound spring, we'll call it, very well sure that Calypso is feeling a much needed relief. All the doubt, anguish add to it for the sake of our Feywild. In time, the Feywild turn to peace, whatever that may be defined as in such a chaotic land as the Feywild. But it now has the opportunity to cement identity as a foreign, chaotic lands, Eos, instead of just a getaway place. Your kind will have an identity all their own, instead of just ushering in a tourist nation. After that, who? Future is yours.
I'm sure Tor's gonna poke his head into Elias or whatever it will be called at some point, just to make sure things are on track, make sure everything is getting organized, new leadership found, people getting back to their lives.
It is an unusual position because Elias was the figurehead of literally everything. There weren't any secondary leaders, there weren't dukes or barons of any lands. It was all her own. It means there is hardly any leadership to take it over. So it may have some troubles recovering, and for someone like Tora, I can only imagine they see opportunity.
I'm sure at some point across all of this, Tora is eventually going to make the time to meet up with Cassius at some point and turn in that acceptance letter and see exactly how the Mage College runs.
I still have it. It's right here.
You didn't even break the seal. Yeah, no, I just kind of held it. Got a little wet though. Shaking it dry. That's good, man. That's perfectly fine.
Well, Cassius did promise from the very beginning that your education is your own and you are free to wander as you see fit. Eventually, he will reluctantly accept the acceptance letter you got. Even if it's just for the sake of just wanting to look around. Because at this point, there is very little that Cassius can teach you that you haven't already taught yourself through the time and dedication amongst your allies. And who knows, might get some swanky new robes.
Got deep pockets. Ooh.
I think the rest of Tor's future depends on someone else after that.
Indeed.
Tee tee.
Hayne,
Yep.
how would you like to spend the rest of your days?
Hayne's got quite a future now. Now that he is free of his immediate obligations and the god Elias is defeated and he no longer has to worry, he made a promise, so he's going to go back to Falling Fire. And through, I'm sure what it is, some boring and intensive paperwork, he is going to become William's legal guardian. Up until William is 18, Payne is going to be the one that is going to raise him and look after him. Now, he's still going to have some of the responsibilities, but it's going to be offloaded so that it's not completely bearing on him, and he can just kind of come up with ideas, test them out, see how they go, and they just kind of run the family together. And ultimately, when he does turn of age, Payne is going to relinquish all of the funds that would initially have been inherited to him over to his brother, because that would be the best thing that he can do.
With no one to argue your claims, take it upon yourself to have it in written format that you are indeed the true inheritor of the Morrison household. A heartfelt reunion with your younger brother helps set down the foundations of what can be a very magical enterprise for a child at heart.
Yeah.
Their brother at the side helping manage the everyday activities, letting child actually be a child.
I take him out to the park every week.
Oh, can we stay up a little longer, Payne? Just one more hour.
Yeah, please.
Only
He was
if you can
about to
manage
tell
it.
me-
All right, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you
Yay.
what. I'll tell you one more story, and then you're gonna go to bed.
Fine.
Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Did you wash your face?
Yeah, with the face and the teeth, yeah. I'll go.
That's what I thought.
So little moments like that. Obviously, Joust is required to come and visit at least
Oh no,
every so
he's
often.
he is there often, or he's always at least outside, just like being there. Like, go home, Joust. I thought I was home. Like,
Oh no, he
aw.
wouldn't tell you to go home. He would just basically just say like, "Welcome home, bro."
Hello. Hello. We caught frogs today. As we come inside all muddy. Like,
You are gonna need to be housed down, oh boy.
So it's a nice little mundane life for a while, and of course, because he and Tora are, basically long distance, they still would keep in contact through letters and through magical means to kind of like see each other as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, for level 20, I've taken teleport.
Yep.
That makes
And also
perfect
dreams
sense.
a thing.
And there's also a bit of rekindling Payne's relationship with his friend Ophelia, as well as being more open, especially around the Turkish folks, that he is a Dhampir.
Things have certainly changed in Falling Fire now that Keen figurehead. Most of the saints have now taken it upon themselves to be specific districts across the area, and in remembrance of their god, they keep the throne empty. His return.
How does the clergy and the like kind of feel about Payne being more open about him being a Dhampir, or just vampiric in nature?
There is... Let's put it this way. Publicly speaking, it's mostly crickets. Behind closed doors, however, there is still a slight distrust. It's
That's fair.
hard to brush off the history of the massacre that happened in the heart of the palace. There is going to be public ire, the undead, and in general. But when it comes to the folks that matter, the folks that arm the guards, the folks that call in the arrests, your nature matters very little in the public eye. Most, Ophelia, the rest, simply turn a blind eye to it. Not to Dampier, you are a person, first and foremost. Be treated with rights that everyone else has.
That feels good.
I wonder what that's like, Pain. I'm joking.
Get back to work, robot.
I
Don't you
told
have
you,
like a whole? Don't you have like a whole fucking robot army or something?
No. I'm making ships to go to see Alafi. Do you want to see the deck I bought? It's not like show him the deck. See? Pretty cool, huh?
Well, that's pretty intricate, yeah.
Oh yeah. Tora's got a great card guy. I was like, so.
I thought that he made them himself.
Well, he gets the supplies from a guy. it's a
Yes,
go off
I
on
don't know,
it,
I never
explaining
asked.
it.
That being said, though,
Mhm.
the Raining Veil and Falling Fire, having lost the tips of their blades in the sense of their gods, have been a little bit more open in these talks. All the gods that have gathered to pay Elias at that time, it has gone down as history as the Pantheon reunited. To that end, Skylysium has now become a diplomatic hub for the two nations. No longer banned from being in Skylysium as a neutral territory, now a melding of both cultures together if they can garner agreements and peace. Though there are some extreme folks out there who still see the divide along the cliff sides as both a physical and mental reminder of the differences they have, there is still talks of hope that humanity can reunite once more.
I think after a while, after his brother turns of age, and he's basically left to run the company and the, everything. Payne would basically start setting out with Tora and just kind of like explore some of the places in Eos that they haven't explored yet. And no matter where he is, he keeps the promise that he will always come back whenever he needs him. And, just for advice, or just to talk, or just to be with family. And wherever he goes is home, especially if he's with Tora.
Oh.
And of course, eventually they get married too, but that's like years and years and years down the line. That's like 2 decades.
It's a live-in partnership. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
we're gonna live a long time, so we got plenty of time.
Next time on Tora and Pain.
Just let Drana do the wedding.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You were the first person we thought of.
See,
Tora,
that's the
I
fun
don't know
part
why I
about-
had to wear a pink dress to your wedding. I just like it though.
Hey, you live, you live, you. You want it, you get it.
Both the bride and groomsman, half suit, half dress. Lovely.
Yes. I
He
love
just
it.
keeps turning it and going on each side for photos. Love it.
Old man. And yeah, they just both get laugh lines. There they go. Age. It's the Uchiha argument where like the only difference between Sasuke and Itachi is Itachi has laugh lines.
Yeah, and tall, slightly taller. That's it.
Slightly
Just
taller.
slightly tall. That's all.
I think that's the fun part about this is like if the world knows we've got Dampiers and Eladrins and a Gearforge. Like, we're gonna be around for centuries. Who's gonna start shit now?
Exactly.
I'd like him to try and send the spaceships at them. What?
rocket ships.
fuck!
Well, it seems only time will tell at this point.
Yes.
While you guys have
But I bet
explored a lot of Eos, there is still a lot that was unexplored.
Mhm.
There are still plenty more tales to tell here in this. Because I haven't written them yet.
There is
What's
one
that?
thing I do want to ask.
Of course.
What's Elias going to be called now?
That's a great question. I was
I
hoping
know
you guys
what I'd
knew.
like to name the ruins.
Huh?
If you guys take a little advice from now God, the city or the ruins of Elias shall now be known as Tyrant's Bane.
Okay.
Such a 40k name.
Tyrant Spain. The gates held at Tyrant Spain before the planet gave in. Like, they still held. It was the Mushroom Kingdom, home to the Monster Kingdom.
As for what to name the land itself, that's for the people that live there to decide. But the
Sure.
ruins, Alafi had a hand directly in that, in the most literal sense. So the ruins
Aye.
of Elias, or
Calling it a Laffy Land. Come get your tickets.
that's the worst one. Without a doubt.
What do you mean, Wally World? The moose out front should have told you it's closed, guys.
That is a specific point of Torah from now on. Anytime he utters "God damn it," he is not using a figurative. He is telling Alafi to take action.
Smite.
It's
All right, Alafi, smite him.
it's
Yeah,
God,
he's working
comma,
up there.
damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a little touch wherever each of your characters goes. Wherever you guys decide to make your house, wherever you spend the most time, a bush of your favorite flowers grows outside of it. Every time without fail. No matter where you move. If you try and prune it, it grows back.
But unfortunately, good luck finding Drana.
You
Every now and then he
can't grow the
every
flowers
now
on the
and then he
Joke's
keeps
island.
on you.
he
Joke's
keeps
on
hitting the
you.
globe.
Your fucking boat. Because your boat's gonna leave that circle.
It's covered in
Somehow
roses.
there are some flowers growing on your boat.
Captain, I don't know why we keep pulling them off. Well, damn it.
Just always just one little flower stem somehow growing out of your fucking captain's wheel, and it's like that's not how that works.
Captain, we don't know where the seeds keep coming from.
Don't worry about it.
So, is there anything else that we would all like to add to this end journey? Or we wrap this all up for good?
I just wanted to want to thank all the people that watch it too. That's one thing we never
Mhm.
get to do too much. All of you, thank you. You are awesome. Monster King, everybody, Gauntlet, all of them.
You have all literally
See?
been with us for 2 years and 3 months watching us do this every Thursday. And it is just
An honor.
amazing. Yes, an honor
Yeah.
to be able to do this and to entertain you all with our goofy little world.
Yeah.
I do want to let the table know I have made one last change to the character sheet.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Now listen about how.
Please
the
tell me it
story
just
got
says
life
the
in-
end.
Aw, look at you.
Aw, you dumb
There we
goober.
go. Yeah. Thank you.
Nerd.
Don't you forget about
I'm God now. I can
me.
modify your guys' character sheets whenever I want. Sorry.
So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to just end it now, or do you want to continue on and try to do a Q&A with our chat?
Yeah, I mean,
I got
I'm,
that.
I've got
I got
plenty of
time.
time.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little like abrupt way of ending it, but as epilogues go, that's pretty much it for campaign 1 of Eos. If the players have any questions for me about anything that happened in the campaign, if chat has any questions they have for whatever happened in the campaign, whether it's like rules lawyering or anything, now is the time to drop it. Because this is
Just
now
dial
just
that toll-free
this is now
number
just
now.
open
I mean-
discussion.
I
I do have a
question.
question.
All right, one at a time.
No, all of us at the same time.
Between Tora and Payne, who takes whose last name?
Which
Neither.
which last name?
They're both fake names.
Good fucking luck.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
you-
just gonna stay with our names, I think.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. Like no one ever figured out Tora's actual name.
I didn't need to ask. Your
I
name was
did.
Tora. You told me.
Oh, you did. I told. Yeah. Tora told you.
Joust thinks your name's Tora.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I doesn't care enough.
Oh yeah, say,
I think
also
somewhere in my
pull-
head. I think somewhere in my head was like if we were renaming Elias
Oh, yeah,
and
in the sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw all the trophies
yeah,
coming out.
Mhm.
I think my plan was if I did get Elias named after me over something I did there, then yeah, that's the only way you would find out the real name. You all get to guess now.
Don't we still have
His name is Steve, and I will not be convinced otherwise. Not even by the player. The player.
well, Lume is now asking, like, what's Tora's actual last name? I'm assuming that they're asking for the full name, but I mean, that's just, you know.
We already told you it's God. It's Tora.
it's John Smith.
Steve Steverton.
John actually last name.
Do I have a name for campaign 2? A party reveal for campaign 2? Not yet. Not yet. We've got some cooking to do. We've got some artists to commission, some background stuff we gotta take care of before we can actually get back into a new campaign. But just know that it is in the works. Don't we still have loose ends with Houses of Bone and Flesh, and what are the House of Dreams? Yes, indeed. That was a section that I will admit I bit off more than I can chew. Dare I say, fleshed out the vampire houses way too big for what was intended, or rather, what happened in this game.
That just means that there's more intrigue and more opportunity for later campaigns.
So that means Vampire the Masquerade, Eos edition. That's all it has to be.
baby.
Well, I mean,
That sounds sick.
it's big enough to do something like that. I would just
easy
need
enough,
to actually like
you know.
sit down and write it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll pull your trophies onto the table.
Yeah. Bring out your trophies.
I did want to bring up one thing, and I didn't talk it over with you beforehand, Gob, but it was something I was thinking about.
What's up?
Would there be a way that I could have like a constant overcast over the island so vampires could also join in the Naval Academy? Naval vampires.
I mean,
They're a weirder
I
thing.
mean,
The best the best scuba divers.
Yep.
Yeah,
Truly,
they don't need
yeah.
to breathe.
What were you gonna say, TJ?
I was gonna say Raining Veil has that covered. Essentially, you just have to get the rain to stop.
Well, that's it.
That's a good point. Kong's not there anymore. The rain's gone.
Oh God.
Oh man, that'll change
That-
some things.
That one guy who's been out there forever, he just sees the stuff. He's like, "Holy fuck!"
Man,
Just
yeah.
sees
The
it.
god vanished. The rain is gone. So now, for the first time since the gods fell, the raining
veil.
veil is open skies.
Then may I make a suggestion for the House of Dreams?
I mean, technically kind of a part of it, so I don't see why not.
Have them be the staff to the island. They're the
So have them
teachers.
move their entire house from the Raining Vale over to an island
Like,
that they don't know where.
Teleportation.
I just imagine the look.
Teleportation
Just like-
circles.
I just
But
imagine.
magic doesn't work there.
I just imagine the look
Looks
on
Scarlet said.
Camelot's face when the sky opens up. It's like, God damn it!
And finally, the last nail on the board, and then it comes up. You idiots! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Which
ow,
is
ow,
why
right
I was
inside.
asking.
Now I gotta
Ow,
build
ow,
this
ow, ow.
while also being indoors. How dare you?
I lose 8 hours a day when I have to be inside.
I have a question
Mhm.
unrelated to. Where's Payne's mom?
Where is Payne's mom? That is a good
Where
question.
is Carmen San Diego? Truly.
Well, I mean, cards are on the table here. The mom's dead.
Oh.
Aw.
Cool. Cool.
Cool. I didn't want to even see her.
That's gonna be a sad adventure for him to go through, I'm sure, because he's gonna want to find out.
Will I be using D&D for campaign 2? Most likely. It's the one I'm most comfortable with. It's the one I can handle because I own all those books. I feel no need to move into newer editions or to switch over to Pathfinder when I know very little about Pathfinder, and I want to know very little about the latest in D&D because it is just...
And we're not going back to 3.5. That's too complicated
no.
for everybody.
2014 forever.
We're, a decade later, we're gonna be the ones who are just like, I'm still using 5e.
And they're like, Grandpa, it's on Aethy where you use smell-o-vision. Like, smell-o-vision? Not in my game.
I don't want to smell a beholder.
I do have a follow-up question
Uh-huh.
regarding what I had asked. What's the story there behind the parent, like
Son of a bitch.
Payne's dad and the moms that were?
I saw
his
in
life?
chat someone told me to roll D21 last time. It got a goddamn 4. I hate it here.
Yeah, baby!
Amazing.
I'm sorry
It
that
all-
my emotions got the better of me. What was that question again?
It starts with 4, it ends with 4s.
So the question was, fucking, what's the story behind Payne's dad and the two mothers that were in the family and just straight up either disappeared or died?
Well, it was sort of a King George-esque kind of story I had in mind where he was trying to bear children that could run essentially his business.
Mhm.
And got one rebellious son. So he blamed the mom over it. That's why you that's why you got pushed out.
But
Damn.
the
Hey.
mom wasn't in Payne's life, correct?
Yeah.
Like, he never knew his mom.
Right? Didn't. He knew you.
It was the maid the whole time.
She knew me. What? Okay, you can't just gloss over that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Moving on. What is 2 plus 2? Well, it's 4, everybody.
Hey. An apple
Um,
core? What?
Baltimore. Who's your friend? Me. Oh, by
Gauntlet
the
had
way,
a good question.
What's that?
also did want to say I did love that Alafi became like the fucking Avatar state. I'm like, he has become the Avatar.
Mhm.
I love that.
I guess a combination of a Gauntlet and Monster King's question is good. What's everyone's favorite moment / memory?
Mm.
And of course, what are your favorite moments from the whole game?
We can go from left to right on the screen. So Tora.
Oh God, I was hoping you wouldn't start with me.
Okay, right to left then.
Right to left. Hey,
Oh god, I was hoping you wouldn't start with me.
Well, what do you want me to do, man? I'm trying to
Roll
be
for
I
initiative.
go back
To
to
roll.
and also
One
tell me
last
what the
initiative
fuck you
roll.
meant
Let's
earlier.
go.
roll for initiative on your best memory story. Let's go.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay.
Sure, why not?
14. I'm good at math.
Are we rolling for
12.
initiative? Is that what's going on?
11.
Yeah, we're rolling for initiative on best memory.
Mostly
Your
as a
initiative
joke on
bonus
like
is
who
plus
goes first.
10.
Yeah.
Roll for wholesome.
I
That's
rolled
right.
a 10.
Oh,
Oh God, why am I 19 now?
Well, read them and weep.
Hell, looks like it's left to right anyway. What difference did it make?
All we have done is wasted 2
Uh,
of your minutes.
I'm just gonna answer that question quickly. That lady robot is no longer canon
Mhm.
for very important reasons.
Mhm.
While we accept and acknowledge the contributions that those characters played in the story, I will no longer be accepting them as canon.
correct.
If we ever did like, write this whole campaign as like a comic, I would absolutely like rewrite that whole thing.
Mhm.
That
whole
would be out adapted into the anime. That is correct.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Mhm. They would cut that for the Funimation censors. Yes.
Or to give you enough time.
I feel like a lot of my favorite memories of the campaign are just like my little favorite moments are when I got to do just like the clever stuff, because like coming off of my previous 2 characters that you're familiar with, I didn't get to play smart. So in this game,
yes.
like I really enjoyed getting to play smart. Like tricking Slambo into leaving is a very old one, but it's still one of my
Ooh.
favorites.
Yes.
Because you would have fucked us up. Yeah.
Yeah, like little tricky things, just so I get to like flex some cleverness here and there.
Pull out that inner Loki. I love it. Mhm.
Yeah, and I've got like if I just sit down
You're right.
and like look
Right.
through
Right.
to just like looking through thumbnails and just reminding myself of like episodes and things, I'm sure I would come up with like a litany of things like that. I think like one of the more memorable ones for me, and I think one of the ones I'm happiest with the delivery, was the illusory ballroom.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was.
That was
And the best
romantic
part
as
was
fuck.
that happened on my
That was-
birthday, so that was like
was-
perfectly lined
That
up.
was such a like I'm sorry this party didn't turn out well. Here's how I can remedy this in the best way possible. I loved it.
It gave me that like Futurama vibe where like they dance
Mhm.
in all the private worlds. I was like, oh, you wholesome little fucker. I was like, you dirty bastard. You make us all look bad. How dare you? Like, how dare you have the heart of gold?
Oh yeah, that's kind of my question to you is this conclusion going to be a Tabletop?
Oh, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
I will fully admit Tabletop gets no views. I don't care. I want to talk about this.
Fit it somewhere in that
Valid.
tight daily schedule of yours.
I'm sorry, but Soundwave isn't that great of a character. Moving on.
How about you,
No!
Alafi? What would you say is up in the top favorites there?
All right. Naming them, really easy. The biggest thing that happened in the entire thing, Elafi's first death,
Ah.
would not have
Mhm.
had any of the character arcs we ended up going on regarding death had he not died.
It is insane how that one moment pushed a narrative into a whole new direction on the fly.
Right.
And it happens with almost every single one of my D&D characters, where I'm in a situation, the things have happened, and how I pictured things going for the character has now drastically changed, and I make a warlock pact. It happens so often where I either A, inadvertently, or B, just decide that warlock pact is the way to go.
Mm.
It's not the first time it's happened to me when I've been playing a monk, and I'm sure it will not be the last.
Also, to pick me
next
on that,
question.
it kind of broke every one of our characters a little bit when that happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to jump off a bridge. Literally.
I stabbed him.
You stabbed me. I got stabbed, bro.
Good time.
That was a moment where like Tora's thing in my head was so here's the fun thing. If I do names in D&D characters, there's always some kind of like hidden meaning in there.
Mm-hmm.
So like Tora A Mukana, it translates in its, I can't remember the language, but the first and last names would make it translated would say take a chance. And then if you know his real name that he's using for the middle initial, it translates to take no chance.
Oh, that's clever.
His original idea was, I just need to find a traveling party to keep me safe while I go exploring carefree in the world. So there's this moment. There is a moment where Tora is just using everybody, but like that Ilafi death moment, like erased like the last of that, and he just had to acknowledge like all the connections he was forming.
That's true. Yeah.
It turns out the entire time I made this monk to build a character whose story had already happened. And then I wanted to play out the story of this NPC ghost. And it turns out I was not the side character. I was the fucking main character.
I'm sorry I turned him into a wereshark, Alafi. I'm sorry.
The wereshark thing was pretty fun too.
That was cool as
Third
shit,
favorite moment was not too long ago. In fact, it was when Gob kept me stunned for 4 turns in a row. That shit's hilarious.
Yay!
Yay.
To answer Maz King's question earlier, it was, is there anything I would change about the story if I could? Just how much I wish I had written for our story. There were times where I had nothing prepared, and I let the party know, just like, hey, I don't really have any idea what's gonna happen next, so we're just gonna put it on the fly and go forward. It's those moments where I don't have a good answer for my party when they ask a very important and legitimate question. Like
that one time
family.
we had a race into the Feywild.
Family is a hard one for me to give an answer to when it's like not on the cusp of what's happening in the present. But it's just one of those things that comes up and I don't have a good answer, so I try to make something up when really I should have thought about it more. It's moments like that where exactly, and it's moments like that where I wish I could have had something written out. I mean, granted, I wish I had this whole world written out. I wish every city had its story and its little quest piece. But I am one little goblin who's trying to get a full-time job at an escape room, and I do not have the spoons or the bandwidth to come up with a fully fledged written book. But God, howdy do I wish I did.
Right. If we had all the time in the world, sure, but...
You made it 95 episodes, and we're sitting here holding back tears over the ending.
It's not enough, TJ.
Okay, Schindler's List, you could have done so much more.
I just want to say you think you did fine.
I know, I'm
good.
glad.
That'll do, Gob, that'll do.
All right, Joust.
Let's go through the first question there, Monster King, before the next one.
It's definitely
and I will rehydrate.
interesting to think of like the moments of Joust. And I just like all the little annoying bullshit things that Joust did that just messed with all of you. Like the one clip of where like I thought his name was Pain. And you're like,
That was
God
funny.
fuck. You're like, God fuck off, Joust. And I'm like, I'm just a robot. I don't know any better. And like how he went from so childlike to being just this like, I mean, a bit very self-sacrificial, but it's just like now he's just like, and then near the very end when he went that full shift to being like, "Well, you're just a bitch," like I kind of been like, oh, he's throwing hands now, and I'm like, I know what you are, but what am I? Still very childlike, but like really just becoming. Honestly, Joust was 100% just a joke character. I was originally gonna have him as an Elvis impersonator, like
I
pompadour
remember you
hair,
talking about that too.
sequin vest, very like, no, we gotta dial it back. And I'm like, okay, powdered wigs is a little fancy, kind of frilly, but it'll work. And you know, robotic. That was just like, there are no robot characters. I'm like, but I'm a robot bar. Like, we'll figure it out. And for me being like the entirely jokey, supporty character, I just loved all like the little quippy moments of when it's just like I'm just like this weird thing that everybody is just like, how is this guy kicking my ass? Like just waving his arms, and people are like, I'm getting clowned by 4 idiots and apparently a wind-up toy they have. Like, and just like, I'm not a wind-up toy, I'm a real boy. Now watch me dance, and my like that stuff always just made me laugh. Like, you did good, Jess, you dumb little shit. Yeah, love ya. Like, I love ya. And it's just hard to really pin down, but just all those little moments of being like, but I like the moments when Joust was always just like seeing all of you guys happy and be like, huh, these guys are really my friends. And I love each and one of them because they don't love me for what I can do. They love me because, well, I'm me. And that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost like that villain, like, I'm bad, but that doesn't mean I'm not good, because I'm bad. But Joust, it was always like a mantra. Joust is like, I'm Joust, and that's because I'm me, and I like being me. Like, kind of like, okay, we can do this. Like, that's always, I had that mentality of Joust. Like, you'd always look and he's just like, well, another day, Joust. You got this, buddy. And then, and knowing his affection be like, right back at you. Like, okay, I'm talking to myself. Like weird little things that always would pop in my head of just Joust being this. But honestly, he just never felt like he did really feel like he belonged in there. The only place he really felt he belonged was with the Sanguine Band. That's why like they were all his friends, because it's just like, imagine this guy anywhere out in this stupid world. It would make no sense.
Yeah, it was
unless he belonged with them.
It was kind of like that Emperor's Groove moment where it's like Cusco by himself and it's just like, oh, I can't do this alone.
Yeah, it's literally like, yep, that's the sad sack little shit there. Like, yeah, I loved it. Like,
Gamora, yeah, that's a good one. The Steel Wind Strike against Keel Hall.
oh, that was
Ooh.
so
Against who?
metal. The Keel Halls. Well, but yeah, I just loved all that. But it's just all the little moments that like you all made me feel super special as a person, and that made me think like, oh, it's because I'm a good boy. Like, I'm a good boy. Like, yay.
Dino, my favorite moments are the Commandant versus Alafi.
Oh, that was sick.
The holding of the back lines in the cave in the beginning.
You got this, Alafi.
Yep. Core and Pain being together officially.
Ooh.
And seeing how pointless the first wish was in comparison to the second wish.
What are you talking about? It totally worked, didn't it? Jeez.
I mean, it did. It cost a wish to do it, but it did.
It was just 4 days and like 98 health over those 3 days that people needed spells up for every second when I should have been rested. I was like, yeah, it's just a 7th level spell. Like 70 damage.
70-10.
I'm okay.
You're welcome, Kamori.
Yeah.
What about you, Ruby? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No. Let Ruby.
You got a favorite moment?
So, I have 2.
Ooh.
us versus the like one is like a personal one, and then one is a group one.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
The group one being us taking it, or us fighting our way toward the ancestor that held like the key to make the sword, where it was all illusion. But we kept...
the like giant
Yes.
statue guy. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved all of
In
the
the port.
freaking trials that were thrown at us. Those were fun.
Yeah.
Yep. And my personal favorite moment was Drana talking with Death
Yeah.
when she died after that brutal beatdown.
Oof.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're at the the Avatar of the Giant, the Hill Giants, right? The Hunger.
Yeah,
Good fight.
exactly.
You should
Mhm.
tune in into the VODs if you want to see it.
We were supposed to run from that.
Totally.
You sure
Yeah.
were.
And they were when we were like, fuck that.
And Alafi's like, "Oh, I'm ready to die." No, it's ready to die. Like,
That's whole situation is a lesson in how important crowd control is,
Mhm.
and not just not just doing big damage numbers.
Yeah, running is an option, but whether or not we take the option is just up to us.
It was then
Hey,
that
I
I
can say-
realized there's nothing I can do. I could up my game all I want, and you could just barrel through it. I accepted that.
Because it does not mean that we were not challenged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gob, I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
So, when Tora got Sadiel out of the Feywild, he left a letter, and I never got to hear. I never got to hear it read.
I haven't shared.
Because I was
my favorite
always
moments just yet.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
No. I'm just losing track here. So, we'll pin this. Get back.
Yeah, pin that. We'll get back to it. Because
Go.
like I've got several moments. I've got several. First session, very first session, at the near end, I was holding back my character's name. And the sheer amount of cringe-inducing groans that I heard across the table, just absolutely pitch perfect. Especially like the moment when Gerg just like was about to have Alafi leave the room, and then the name was about to be announced, and he was like, "No, I haven't left yet. Nope."
Nope. Nope.
And then there was the moment we met Lady Camelot and Payne's true nature got revealed,
Yes.
because that was a whole thing, and I was super excited for that.
Very early on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's also the moment when we first got our party name, thanks to Drana, back in Gallius.
Yep.
There was the lore drop on Payne's past that was just sprinkled throughout, and then ultimately came to a head in Falling Fire.
Yeah, that was.
And the name got revealed.
Yeah, that was an attempt for me to make amends to a friend of mine, who I ran their character in a very blockheaded way, where they gave me a backstory, and I essentially hand-waved it as this backstory is orchestrated. You are actually being manipulated by wizards, which didn't feel right to them.
Mm-hmm.
So this backstory of yours was my way to make amends for that friend. Star Killer, if you're out there, I didn't mean it. I wanted you to have your nice story, but I had ideas, and I wanted to throw them at you.
Well, the thing is that I threw out the amnesia story angle at you because I wanted you to have ideas.
Well, that's the thing about Starkiller's story is that his was a complete you remember this? Do you know the spell Modify Memory?
Yes.
So his backstory was completely fabricated through Modify Memory.
Okay.
And it wasn't revealed till like very late into the game. And he was just like, what the fuck? I had this whole thing written out for you. I'm like, I know, I had other ideas.
Yeah, there was also
Silvers, if you want to clip that, you go right ahead.
There was also the keel hauling, which was fun. And also a very pivotal moment. There was the fucking I'm losing things now. Oh my god.
So many good things.
So many good ones. I think my penultimate favorite is definitely the dance sequence, the ballroom dance that Payne and Tora shared. That ultimately led to them getting together.
Favorite NPC, Muck Earhair, rest his poor, disgusting heart.
And Lord Cainith, yes, meeting Lord Cainith was fun. I was so excited to finally meet him in game.
Gauntlet, it was the whole story arc from Falling Fire to Skylysium.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the escape to Skylysium arc.
It was so good. So good.
About that letter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I never got to hear Demille actually read it.
Do you still have that on you? Could you send it to me real quick,
Let
and
me
I could do the
copy
honors?
and paste it. Let me send this over to you. Yeah. So for context, this is something Tora left to throw Demille off the track after he got the daughter out.
Dear nobleman Damas, I am writing you in regards to your daughter, who you no doubt have noticed is missing, save for the pound of hair this note rested on and her clothing. Now the good news for you is the latter. By doing, I have not seen your daughter naked. The bad news for you is by the time you read this, your girlfriend probably has. Where is she? Fuck if I know. This isn't a kidnapping. I just got her out. Think of it as a kid releasing. Find her, try following the wails of pleasure she is in no doubt making with her girl right now. They'll sound like those noises your wife has never made.
My God.
Now, why am I
Bro.
painting such a graphic picture for you? Because it's the thought I want you to have every time you throw one of your big banquets and lavish celebrations. For your boundless generosity, it only extends to people like you, and never to the mortals who we now share a world. And generosity with limits isn't generosity, it's privilege. For everything you have, you refuse to share anything with them. Now you have no choice but to share your greatest treasure, one you would have never lost if you didn't look down on. Me, I'm looking forward to seeing this place finally shaken up a bit. While it's pretty big, I'm sure I can find a comfy spot to watch the fireworks from. Maybe see if this incident eventually teaches you to finally be nice to them. Especially since one is now with your daughter, laughing together, sharing meals, and at this moment, shearing. Nothing to do with sheep. Sincerely, the Kid Releaser. That is, if I had the chance, that is verbatim how I would have read it back.
Thank you.
Correct.
Also, I just remembered one memory that I like. It was when that whole Return to Fallen Fire to see Olivia, and I lit Joust in
Ophelia.
that one. Ophelia, sorry, I'm terrible with names. You know me. Ophelia. Yeah, I'm Joust. Hello, I don't know names.
It is, by the
but
way,
Mhm.
whether you meant it to or not, but the fact that you got names wrong a bunch is not a bad thing. That's a thing that happens to people. totally fine. The fact that you made it part of your character, very clever. That's exactly how you should do
Also,
it.
it's not me just being dumb as well. Also that. Yeah, well, you play with what you got, but it was when Joust had that moment. I'm like, you didn't leave her alone, right? It was with Tanith, and I'm just like, I fucking told it. I was just like slammed
You
that. I'm like,
trusted her.
Yep.
yeah, and I
Trust me,
Joust don't trust nothing.
I pushed those NPCs very hard to make sure that they were alone together for that moment.
I was
Yeah.
literally like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, I'm seeing this.
Like,
DM brain, I'm like, oh,
I saw it
no.
a mile away. Pain did not want to leave Ophelia's side. Pain did not want to leave Kana's side. It was just one of those things where the NPCs continued to insist. And that was my push to make that plot happen.
And just that moment of Joust being like, "You did it, right?" And Joust like, "I gotta stop it!" Like, it's just running comically.
Favorite NPC probably Slambo. Slambo's not even my character. I humbly borrowed that from what I shall call my master, the DM that taught me everything, Luis.
Mm-hmm.
He brought that on my pirate character when I first started playing D&D. And, you know, same voice, same armor, same everything, just short king with a very strong arm that could wield 2 great axes in each of his hands, just raiding up on my hood one day, and I'm just like, I'll stop you, and my greatsword was doing jack shit to him, and he's just like, you're too weak, boy.
They call me wrestler. I could break your bones, but I could never break your spirits.
And I'm just like, he's such a fun character to have thrown at you. And I'm just like, I gotta have him in my world.
Yeah, he was great. All the bows were hilarious.
And yeah, he had other bows, but I sort of just like took some of them and made them my own. He had the stat blocks, I had the personalities.
Crash bow.
So he had a crash bow, he had a death bow, he had a beep bow, which was like his way of censoring the word, but I never got to figure out what it was. Because it was gonna be some plot point where it's just like, oh, we gotta find all these, like all these characters have cursed items. That's why they're bows. For Slambo, it was supposed to be his armor that cursed him. That's why he was such like the Macho Man Randy Savage. It was just like wanting to challenge everybody he met. It was the armor that was forcing him to do that.
The armor of pride.
But not in Eos. In Eos, it was a gift from Calypso.
Well,
Oh,
they were
hydrate,
all
thank you.
sick.
What's everyone's favorite combat encounter?
Ooh.
Kumuri says my favorite combat was the fight inside the House of Blood against the Saints.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Getting to use
Yeah,
the monk ability, or the undying monk ability to deny going down to 0 HP, so that
Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't fucking vaporized on the spot.
He kept wailing into you so hard.
I cannot die. It's so good.
I do like that scene, and like that's another like clever Tora moment where like they're trying to get down into the casket, and the Tora just illusions a steel plate over it.
Yeah, that was
Because
good.
once your illusions can become real, it's just Gary's mod for you.
Basically.
Yeah, you're playing Rust while we're all just Gmod in here. Ah, what?
I really like the I love being able to say things like this. I really liked when Tora got shot.
Oh yeah.
Like Keelhell has him dead to rights, shoots him, drops him to 2 HP, and then his gun jams. So like
Yep.
just for a second, a wizard actually gets to look like a badass in combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Mine was
know
Tarrasque for
mine.
reasons. Yeah.
I mean, look, the Tarrasque is a pretty big one.
That was a pretty
Yeah.
cool one.
I think that one's my favorite.
What's up, Jonna?
But like,
climbing Gallius.
Climbing Galley.
I was gonna say
Oh, yeah,
mine
yeah.
too, because that was like one of the best of Nathir's mischief, because the two things that would have probably ravaged us and Curtis and I were just running around, just
See-
like kind of, or the blinding with the water with the fire giants, just like why?
I think I've actually. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead.
I think my actual favorite was the return of Keelhaul and Pain just not remembering who he is because of magic shenanigans from Calypso.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny.
That was one of those
so
things where it's just like,
funny.
I'm going to take away a painful memory because that's what Calypso does. Unbeknownst to me, it's me with the egg on my face because now you've forgotten this person who's tried to make himself your rival, and all you can say is like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah,
It's his mind over it. It was the funniest thing.
it very much.
Oh god!
It's very much Pokemon rival. Who is this guy?
Yeah, and like full credit to Scarlet here, who kept that gag going and never missed a beat. Never started talking about Keelall like there's an actual memory there.
Yeah. Once the memory's gone, it's gone, and I love the amnesia trope so much. It's one of my favorites. I know that that's like a friggin' knee jerker with a bunch of folks that are in the writing sphere. I get it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cheap way of telling stories, but at the same time, there's so much that you can do with it.
Now I can bring out my "Oh, they dead" bag.
Oh boy.
Oh, they did.
While you're pulling the lads out of this bag, I also must admit that something mentioned just now is indeed very important. I never realized the meaning that my dumb throwaway Bone Zone joke would have. Just, casually doing the "I miss my wife" thing for a while because it was just funny because the one meme online of "I miss my wife" tales, and then just "I miss my wife" gob. And then the Bone Zone thing happens. I'm not sure I will ever top the laughs I got out of all of you at this table in that moment.
So good.
Now,
shutting down the game for a whole 5 minutes was impressive.
Yes.
Hey, Gob, I think I figured out who Pain's mother was.
Oh yeah?
Huh?
The only dead female we've seen in this campaign.
Bloody Maggie.
No.
Bloody Maggie.
Oh no.
There's no way.
Nah.
That would be some deep lore.
Where
wouldn't
else
it?
would she run to get away from him? Up north.
She didn't say that.
She's
She
dead.
didn't. Yeah.
To be fair, there was also like a whole section, I'm sure, of Pain's backstory that is just gone, as is the nature of amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
And
The time you weren't there is just, that is what it is.
all these dead pirates are like a good proof of concept of just like how prepared I was for a swashbuckling pirate adventure as opposed to everything else I had prepared in the campaign.
Oh, Hephaestus. Poor Hephaestus.
Who is Pyrrha?
Who's what?
Pyrrha.
That is the disgruntled wizard you killed on the docks of Portus Kale.
Yeah, with the
Oh
water
god,
spear,
right.
remember?
That's the orb.
Oh, right.
The orb that we ended up trading up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had the moment of like, I thought their name was Pain. That I remember. It was like the next episode. Yeah. Also, I did like that the curse that Joust being turned blue didn't really matter, and I'm like, I like being blue. What's wrong with it?
There wasn't any
fix
like
it
desperate
that.
items like, oh, I need to change this back. This has terrible repercussions for you. It's like, no, I'm a robot. I don't care.
Like I have like it's just metal, and it's an easy fix. I could do it, but people like the blue now, so why not stay blue?
Yeah, why not just be blue and dabba dee dabba die?
I do have a question.
Mhm.
Considering that Hephaestus is basically dead, would he have at all recognized Pain at some point in time had he not died?
He did recognize you. He just rejected you.
He did.
Mhm.
When did he recognize him?
when was it? I know. You were asking him about like any other family members because he was masquerading as like, oh, this is my one son. Like, oh, you had no others? No, I didn't. That was when he knew.
Then he looked and he's like, oh fuck.
So that was like a direct jab at you.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
I'm glad you're dead. Like, whoa!
Oh my god.
That's a spit in your
But
face there.
behind the DM screen, I rolled the insight on him to see if he recognized you at all, and he did.
And he just
pretended
that I didn't
pretended
exist.
you didn't exist.
Yeah.
What a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Very King Richard looking, that's for sure. Yeah.
You think that like he got the message that he passed along from to death?
He was probably too stubborn.
Yeah, well, you know.
Remember Tor's death blow in the Lord of Bones? That was a good one too.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That boat joke. That was a fun gag too. Just saying the word boat. Just,
Oh, and then also just carrying the fucking. Goddamn.
hey.
Carrying the wagon.
The wagon
yeah.
on.
Oh my god! Just
Oh,
all the
that's
all the
so
little
funny.
sketches we got from Din. Hi, Seti. Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Hey.
We are past the epilogue of our D&D game and are just reminiscing, asking Q&A questions about like our campaign or just like things we might have done differently. So yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you.
Gerg, you know I can't make a prediction of your character for the next campaign. I already know what it is. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm asking chat. That's why I didn't say it out loud.
Well,
You know
that's
what? Yeah, let's do this shit. Most of us have our characters picked out.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, just
We've
like
got the concepts down. Some of us are still working on the nitty gritty detail.
Hmm.
I may already have my backstories written out and shit.
I've already got my idea ready.
a 7th monk lock.
I have settled on a character.
Same.
Yay!
Ooh.
Thanks for giving the shout
This
out.
is the first we're hearing of this, just so everyone in chat knows. Okay.
Well, you think I'm going to give you more? The chat's listening.
No, yeah, of course not. I'm just happy to know that you know.
We should at least say one thing that gives like a small hint, but doesn't give away the entire like idea. So just say like one word about your character that basically like is either a part of their concept, their personality, or
Can I go first?
yeah,
Yep.
go for it.
They aren't what they seem.
Okay.
How many-
Can I go second?
Yeah.
They aren't what they seem.
the mace,
You dork.
the mace thing. How many conflicts were there during scheduled conflicts? 95. And they're all
That was
categorized
95?
episodically.
We did have literally some few scheduled conflicts when it literally landed on a holiday or something.
Oh,
but
yeah.
majority of the time, we met most Thursdays.
Oops,
I've
all
got one.
changelings.
I've got one. I've got one for mine.
Yeah.
Someone should go back and count.
Rats. We are the rats.
Someone should
That's
go
it.
back and count the
Oh, yeah.
number of 4s Gob rolled throughout the entire campaign. Oh my! If someone actually went to all that
If
trouble,
you put a Reddit post on it, then I will be proud of you to do that.
just like how Critical Role has an archive of like everything they do in the campaign, down to all like
Mhm.
all the dice rolls and damage dealt.
Wild.
123.
That can't.
It's
For
definitely
my-
more than 123.
my person, I have OCD.
I
That is
wish
only
I
two
had
now.
the dedication to rewatch all my VODs and see how many times I complain about it, just so I can give away a prize to someone who can guess the right number.
Yeah, if I've got a clue for mine, it would be chasing the beginning.
Acing the beginning.
Ooh.
I would say, what does that even mean? But you could say the same thing about what Drawn and I said.
Mhm.
Sorry, Ruby and I said. You're not drawing
Well-
anymore. This is going to fuck me up, by the way. I'm used to calling you guys by character names in this fucking table. It's gonna change.
Especially
What
if
am
I
I
play
gonna do?
Especially if I play a male character next time around.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Then we're gonna have the same problem that Gob had with me with when I was still like playing Pain and like he was just getting used to the gender.
Mm-hmm,
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And for what it's worth, no one guessed what class I'm playing correct.
Are there going to be another
Ooh.
vampire?
No. No. I can promise you that I am not going to be playing a vampire next campaign. I love vampires, they're my favorite monsters, but you know.
He's 4 times in several sessions. Yeah. Especially in that last final boss. That was the one that broke me.
Really funny.
I cannot win.
That's going to be the interesting thing in the next campaign. Is like I think we're all going for something different.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
And it's just
not only just player wise, but DM wise. This is the first time I'm going to be doing like an entirely different way that I am normally used to campaigning. Like you've been through 2 of them now, TJ, where I've done level 1 to 20 adventures in an open world. I am doing something completely different this time around, and that's your hint from me, guys.
I'm looking forward to it.
Season 2 is going to be entirely different.
Same.
Hydrate, let's go.
Yeah.
I will ask like, and I think that this might be an answer that you might have to, you know, give once the cameras are off. But how far into the future is campaign 2 going to be?
Well, now that
Sometime.
I have the context of this epilogue and the kinds of actions you may be taking, I have somewhat a better idea of where I'm going to put it in time.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to see for sure when we actually start doing it.
Okay. That is
Gob
a
and
fair-
I had a conversation 2 hours before the stream started today, and that has gone from I don't know to a like much more specific idea. So we're getting there. Very excited stuff,
Yay.
Yes.
especially from my perspective.
I know as well
Absolutely.
because I live right around the literal from him, so
I can
heard a lot.
hear him in the other room.
Yes.
Sometimes
I am very
I can still hear
forgetful.
his voice.
I'm still alive. It's like he's right next to me. I am. Oh, right.
I'm not dead, I'm your roommate.
Bitch, I'm your wife.
Oh.
I pay bills, I pay the rent. What do you mean? Yeah, that's...
Oh God, I do have one actual question.
Yeah.
What would it have been like if we actually did follow up on like the mage college and
What?
like trying to get all the recommendations?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because that idea was sort of what inspired the Tall Tales of Eos.
Oh.
I was just like, you know what? I set this up very early in scheduled conflicts. It hasn't had a chance to come up yet, but I still have all these ideas for like a little contained campaign within the Isles. So that's when Ruby reached out to me and was just like, "Hey, I got some friends in a charity. They want to see if you can do some D&D." And I was like, "I'm ready. I know exactly what I'm going to do." And that's kind of what it was going to be, you know, just like one
Class romp.
one corrupt archmage in a bunch of them that is trying to like undermine the whole authority of Shalazar. But
Magic.
we ended up having a new lay of characters, so who knows? Maybe next time we'll see what happened.
So you're saying Spelljammer's a possibility? I love it.
Always has
thanks
been.
to you, Spelljammer's definitely a possibility.
I love
We're actually going to be able to
Spelljammer.
have like slime folk and Thrykeen on Eos.
Oh,
That's gonna be freaking
And get
cool.
the Yankee. Oh, get the Yankee would be sick to see.
Or Miss First, forever sober, Claire's a Monster King. It was a wild time. It was a fun time.
For everyone but Wild
For
Spice.
everyone but Wild Spice, which is... I love that her whole, like, arc for being there is just like, I just want to see what this place is about and have fun. And then she got sober. Very, very sober. So, like, she came to this with a party girl, and the wild magic said no partying. I mean,
I would love to play with her.
I think Monster King did at least 16 to 20 wild magic. That sounds about right.
yeah, she's playing some Pathfinder with some friends now, so she's enjoying her tabletops.
Good.
Good.
Very
good,
nice.
And Ruby got greased on, yes.
Hey, at least it wasn't Grease.
It was Grease.
At least Joust's wild magic wasn't Grease.
Yeah.
That would be a whole nother awkward tale.
I inked. What? I inked.
Oh god, Drawn, I'm sorry.
I have a very important question for Red. What was your starting size? Like total, like what was your height?
Joust was originally about 6'1", 6'2", kind of a lanky thing. Let me check my sheet real quick.
Yeah. Where did you end up?
Oh yeah, and Joust getting a cannonball in the chest early on.
Yeah. I did love the trope that Joust was the unofficial tank, just skipping my bottom, like just getting knocked around. Like,
the only reason you're a scout is because you position yourself in the front lines.
I ended up here. Let me see. I ended up about 5'4".
Wow.
Amazing.
I've lost almost 10 inches. Yeah, 10 inches in height.
Legend say Miss Verse is still sober to this day.
Even Joust. I think he got sober once.
Yeah, but Tall Tales of Eos ended up landing somewhere in the past. So before you guys ended up on the ship.
Mm.
It seemed like it because Shazar was a lot more chill back then.
And Cassius. He turned blue and was just like, what the fuck?
Cassius was always on the level, wasn't he?
Cassius wasn't Lex Luthor. He was good.
Oh, don't get me wrong. He's a profiteering bastard, but he cares about knowledge.
Oh, yeah, he's Lex Luthor. He's Lex Luthor. But he, totally.
Above all else, he cared about the knowledge that what you were providing brought to him.
Right. And if that gives him some capitalism gains with some secret people he made deals with,
oh yeah,
why not?
I mean, all of the mining you've done and all the work that Drana's parents have done for him have created anti-magic utilities for the Glowing Isles.
That's so good.
Sorry, Drana, your parents armed the Glowing Isles with anti-magic.
I am well aware of this.
Knowledge can give me a small age.
The good thing is that, like, for security reasons, you could also use anti-magic, like, materials for a lot of.
Well, I mean, that was kind of the plot you saw coming from a mile away. The mages are going to have a monopoly on magic by utilizing anti-magic against all of their opponents.
Right, and also protecting themselves from wild potential magic in, the Glowing Isles, where wild magic seems to be fucking everywhere.
Yep.
The thing is, though, is that, like, they're not, like, violent. Like, they're not aggressive.
Not necessarily.
Like
not until they get a crazy headmaster like they had in the scheduled the Tall Tales of Eos.
Because it was never really explored. The only time they really get, like, assertive and violent is if they know that somewhere outside of the Glowing Isles there's a magic artifact somewhere. They will go to the ends of the earth to uncover it, to discover it, and to claim it.
So they're admech but magic.
They're magic hoarders.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're the Brotherhood.
Yeah, and
the Brotherhood of Steel.
And
Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah.
There's definitely a chance you'll be seeing him next game too.
Cool. So, also, that definitely just puts a target on fucking Drana's back at
Yes.
her academy. Oh,
Because
that's going to
you-
be fun
you
at
probably-
some
That's
point
not
in
a
the
fight they
future.
win. They don't win that fight ever.
You have the most anti-magic item on the entire planet. It is capable of killing gods. Of course they want to get their hands on it. They just need to find out how to get past you and your armada, which is very possible. So they're probably not really going to, like, approach you with that.
Okay.
Yep.
You and
All you
Armada
do is
and
survive
some
water
powerful.
walking and invisibility and walk to their island. Yes, and then when they get them like 120 feet and suddenly sploosh and become visible. Oh fuck!
Yeah, so your Armada, and some powerful friends who can teleport if you call them.
I wonder what Jazz is doing. Oh god, it's the spaceship robot. I've become a space warrior on the outer rim, guys.
We've come for the anti-magic spirit. Bring us this. Oh shit! TIE fighters. What the fuck?
Yeah,
no, that's when the 40k guys. I found new friends.
Yeah,
oh no!
I know it's a place that was really never explored, but I really wanted to see what you guys would have done in Everspire.
I would have loved to see that place.
I feel bad that like there are some places in Eos that we just haven't explored yet, but at the same
Yeah.
time,
That leaves it open for other campaigns.
Yeah,
very true.
and my Tuesday game, who realized that I have yet to write up anything over there. Like live action, just like,
Everspire.
wait, what's
Tuesday
Pedal
game
Keel all
right
about?
I've been staring at this map for over 2 years, still wondering what Stratos is like. Just because Hex drew a tree with a house on top.
Yep.
It's the home of the Cloud Giants, right?
Well, there's a guy that lives
is-
on top of the tree.
It is the home to every avian race, the Aarakocrans, the Kenku, and they are overlorded by the Cloud Giants, who have a Cloud Kingdom hovering over the tree.
That's sick. So it's like,
Oh.
it's like the giant and Jack and the Beanstalk if they just had a floating.
It is
like,
a literal
like,
Jack and the
fortress.
Giant Beanstalk, only the Beanstalk is populated and ruled by these Cloud Giants.
That's sick.
So basically, the Rick and Morty Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you want to make it funny.
I have a question.
Spouting feathers.
Where's
How
your
dare
Tuesday
you?
game right now?
Sorry, what was that?
Where's your Tuesday game right now? Which town are they in?
They are in Petal Keel, just along the border between Falling Fire officially and Hollow Highlands.
How exciting!
From what I hear, it's a pretty good game.
They killed a Goblin King who was claiming to be the 7th giant, and they were trying to like gain power and followers of goblins before they returned back to the Hollow Highlands as like a new giant, even though he's just like a big bulbous goblin.
That's astoundingly amusing.
So he's the Hobbit, like Goblin King, just the jiggly neck and everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
ugh.
And plus they have their own big bad evil group, which is a cult known as the Second Truth.
Oh yeah, we
Friendly feathers
we
there.
chatted about it. I remember that. I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will
fun.
say no more about them because Hex is in our group, and I do not want to spoil anything for them.
Hi Hex, love you. By the way, can we
Hi.
always say that Hex is great and
Yes.
every one of our artists were great too.
Yeah.
I always want to thank all
Absolutely.
of them.
This
Amazing art.
this
everybody.
map that we have used every day for 2 years now is all thanks to Hex,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure
Yeah.
if any of you have spotted yet, but since it's the end, Goblin right there.
No goblin.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So-
we got
so-
one.
Right
Yeah.
there.
So canonically speaking, a goblin made this map, and they credit it by putting themselves somewhere on each of the maps they make.
Oh god, they're like, where's Waldo in the real world on Eos? I love it.
I love
saw
that.
Nightmares
That's
drawing
so
all the
good.
trees. Yes, the trees were absolute torture from what I gather.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought
I
they
can
were
see
just
it.
peas with legs, just
Like,
animated
I
peas.
did the initial sketch, and then Hex just brought it to life by redoing
Yeah.
it all.
Thank you.
I,
Alex.
I do have a question. Is there a possibility that one of our characters from this campaign will possibly show up as like a cameo or as like a guest NPC in the second campaign.
Based on where I know you guys are going to be going, it's very unlikely we're going to see any of you there. They won't really have any reasons except for whimsy.
Rumors.
Or just
whimsy
rumors.
Or rumors or legends.
So Joust might show up. That's what that tells me.
I mean, Joust has all of space to explore. I'm not sure if he would come back to where I have plans going.
I mean,
no tree.
You never know.
Exactly.
Spaceships go well.
No tree was copy and pasted. It was all these trees drawn
all
one by
hand
one.
Drawn.
Right.
That's insane.
Ridiculous.
You are insane.
Yeah. She is.
A mad lad.
She's amazing and I love her.
That's gay.
Luckily, the next map will not have as many trees.
You know,
that's all you're getting from us. You
the
get no
details
more,
I've
everyone.
heard?
No more.
Yeah, I bet not.
I mean, considering that Pain and Tor are going to be like, you know, going on the road, and they're basically going to be like nomads, they could basically show up anywhere at this point.
Yeah, it's just a matter of just like how much are they willing to explore.
And also, are your characters going to survive long enough?
True.
Tora gets bored, and
I can
he's
think
got
of one
sentries
character
at him.
that'll definitely be mentioned at least once.
I think they'll be able to survive
Whoops.
pretty much almost anything. At this point, I'm just saying.
Why would you do this to yourself? Mad respect. Yep.
Now I know Gurg is gonna have the biggest head if he ever has a cleric of nature. And he's like, oh yeah, you know Alafi, the god, me. Like,
I am the second coming of Alafi.
A tree's gonna fall down on a pathway, and it's like, by Alafi, what did I do to deserve this?
By Alafi, not the hand-drawn trees of Eos. As they look up on the map. Oh,
Kumori, we've thought about that.
A simulacrum.
Let me know a good time if you need a map made for me and not like 5 hours before the game. I am so sorry.
Oh, well, the funny thing is, Joust probably keeps doing dreams a lot with everybody. So Alafi's just trying to like just work. Joust, I don't sleep much. I can see why Death didn't like you doing it.
Like,
Alafi.
Joust, I know I no longer have a need to sleep, and I know you don't either. But could you please?
Please?
But I'm trying to find Drana.
I can't find her. I said, is it because she hates me? No, I don't think she hates you. And if you can't find her, why do you think I could? I don't know.
Joust, you literally told me you were visiting her yesterday. Where is she now?
I don't know, but I can't see my hand. Just standing behind a visible wall.
Kumori asked, Tora and Pain wedding one-shot when?
Oh, just like the Critical Role wedding? That would be
I
interesting.
mean, it doesn't have to be just like it. That's the thing.
I wouldn't say it's just like it. It's like one of those tropes of just like, oh, The Simpsons did it. It's kind of like the Critical Role already did it.
Critical Role.
Just because they did a wedding one shot doesn't mean that they have.
What we need to do is have the like Breakfast Club one shot of all our characters. That's what we need.
I'm just saying.
I gotta see that.
I'm just saying.
And preteen version of Joust. Yes.
Just.
I'm just saying. I've already designed the wedding outfit.
He's getting in that dress.
Put the dress on. Who? Yes.
Yep.
It's not gonna be on for long, bitch.
I will die again before I have to wear
empty
a dress.
canvas. Like, look, snow-covered terrain. I mean, I got you covered there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my eyes.
Oh, want to play
Shit,
D&D
we turned
for
on
the
light
rest of
mode.
eternity?
Living in the sunlight to kiss.
TJ in a wedding dress for the game or real life? Ooh.
Oh.
What do you think I'm wearing now?
It takes a while to get in the corset, okay? Wow, is the
It's
board broken?
flowy. I like my
Oh,
legs
that's
to
a
feel
bummer.
free.
Yep. Oh, what's happening?
I brought the
It's
map.
literally
on.
I
like-
didn't notice the map does that before. Neat.
Just me reversing time, no big deal.
Oh yeah, no big deal. It's fine.
I am so excited for the next campaign.
Forget
We all are.
forget the marriage one shot, cosmic shot. How about the divorce one shot?
No.
And then Joust is like, "Well, I wish you two. I wish Alafi could. I wish Tora couldn't lie for one day." My wish came true. Joust, you know the spell wish. Oh
I
yeah.
would love a wedding one shot, but I mean, it
I
doesn't
wanna
have
see-
to be the
no,
ceremony itself.
I want to see the honeymoon, and we are 3 NPCs that somehow have to help you on your honeymoon. I want to see that shit.
Oh,
The bed
like,
shakers.
all right.
we are the bed shakers.
Why?
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That was
Ms.
exalted.
Maria
That
is
was
right
an
there.
elf.
We have yet to actually
After
be
so
there.
many years, you maybe shoot Pepsi out of my nose.
Bed
Whoops.
shakers, yes.
Your honeymoon is in Mesmeria Lagoon, just like that picturesque like Bora Bora coastline setting.
And all the
those
problems that
thatch,
happen.
those amazing thatch houses along the dock line.
Yeah, the bomb
Yeah,
fawns
you
everywhere.
know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That would
And
actually
that-
be fun.
And then of course your neighbor is the captain. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just retired.
We're just here for our honeymoon. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm nervous every time you're around.
Every time you're
Trouble always
around,
comes
one of
for
my-
you.
Every time you're around, one of my crew dies. Not you,
Not
Jerry. You're good.
true.
Oh, lucky
The last time,
Lucky now.
nothing bad happened to them last time, except for the gods coming out of their boat.
Yep.
That's if they made it there, though. That's the problem.
They made it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they made it.
We were being way too big of a distraction by that point.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know what happened to the ocean when it caught and gets all fucked up. I don't know.
Well, that's Kong's duty. Kong is in charge of the sea.
Oh,
It
then we're
was.
fine.
Nature's
then
in
it
charge
got
of the
angry
wind.
right
Kong's in charge of the
afterwards.
sea.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Drona could have just grant her wish of having an ever-present cloud over her island.
Like
Didn't
one
Jeff
teensy
use
little
his
cloud.
last wish?
Probably.
No, I used my wish and I have 8 days, but I didn't roll it to get bad.
He used wish within the parameters of it. It's when you
Oh,
start it's
okay.
when you start customizing your wish that you start to have to roll for never being able to
it
do
was
it again.
It was literally number 3 of like the 8 they have bullet point listed that you can just immediately do.
Yep.
So I was like,
Oh,
oh yeah, I'm
nice.
totally doing that one. So I got a wish on lock still, baby.
Oh, good. So you can still bother Alafi. Excellent.
I can
You can
dream.
also
I have
bother
the-
me.
I have the spell dream, Alafi. Remember? It seems to work.
I did set it where it was canon that gods can dream.
And what dreams may come. I love the idea that dream, one of the most useless spells in game, actually mattered.
It got a lot of
It got a lot of
strange
work
but
for something
useful
that would
use.
never would work. Because it is, yeah. Oh yeah, and TJ's charismatic orb. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that poor bastard.
Oh, that was
That
so
poor
Poor
bastard.
bastard
good.
he got
Nothing
dogged
should
in the courtesan.
When you're that low level, nothing should take that much damage, man.
That's
But that was the
That guy
moment
was-
that I, as a player, fell in love with Tora, the character.
Let's wait a moment. Just-
oh yeah. We still have the YouTube shorts to prove that.
Indeed.
Yeah, see, like I mean the combat messages are cool, but like that same session is, like using the face step to get our way out of the lower deck of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that goes back to like where I get to be tricky and clever. And that's
Mhm.
that's the stuff I keep gravitating back to.
Yeah. And for me, it was all the cheeky bullshit and like the clever talking. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it.
Those
And
remind
if
me.
anyone has ever wondered you want to go first or should I?
I was just gonna say, like, somewhere in Taurus future, he needs to figure out some way of defeating Crashbow or something just to complete the set.
Oh god, you guys never went toe to toe with Crashbow. If
Yeah, it's the only one we missed.
yeah, if it would have happened sooner, there would have been another like 1v5-esque fight against Crashbow. And his moveset is wacky. Because he
So
I don't need a fight.
he doesn't just grapple
be
you, he
fighting the-
mounts you.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Kinky.
Not if
Buy
I
me a
mount him
drink
first.
So on his turn you're grappled, but his movement becomes your movement, so he can move you on his turn as a mount. Like a jockey from
he's a-
Left 4 Dead.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
So basically, you could say, well, that's the problem, Crashbow. I'm a power bottom.
Like he
So,
can mount
going
you,
back
he
to
can
what I
do
would say.
damage to you. Sorry.
Gross.
You can save him for another campaign, Gob.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you already saw Deathbow.
Yeah.
He was supposed
Yeah.
to
sure
be
he's not
like
aboard.
the strongest one.
Mm-hmm.
You did well.
If anyone was ever wondering why Elafi had this fascination with these duels or any kind of fighting arena, it's just a thing that I, as a person, like to do. I love to test the limits of what my characters can do. It's so much fun. And so I make it part of like every single martial character that I make, that he's got some kind of thing that attracts him to dueling and whatnot. And in this case, it was just Hollow Highlands, survival of the fittest has always been ingrained in him. And so he still wants to test his mettle to see if he's still got what he's got.
Dig it.
Oh god, that I completely forgot something I was gonna do, Elafi. So I just remembered at the very end, when Elias has fallen, and things were about to be like decided. Deathbow was gonna fight you one last time, but before you became a god.
I see.
It was just like he was gonna try to have that like final satisfying revenge moment. I just completely lost that one.
I ended that battle with max health. He would have lost.
How many key points?
I think I had 7 or 4.
And eventually, Death would have been like, enough. I don't have all day with this. Enough.
No, I mean if Deathbow beat you, he would have become the new god,
Oh
Ooh.
boy. And you would be dead. No.
and Elafi would be dead. So
Mhm.
the shepherd would have been carrying 2 people to the afterlife.
Oh, that would have been.
Kind of
lame.
glad that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, when Elias has an army fighting another army of her, takes a while to get around it,
Nope,
I guess.
we went with the happy one. Deathbow's just gonna like, hey, I've served my purpose. Whatever Calypso has for me, I will continue to serve willingly. Hey, Reflect
because
Games,
you
welcome in. Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
He's like, just because you became a god doesn't mean I have to forgive you, but it was good while it lasted, Dad.
You had
Also, it
sorry.
still fits in really nicely with Elafi's unfinished business sort of vibe he had at the end.
Did Elafi leave his raps behind?
No. Those were still on him.
They are now.
He's going to carry that particular ability and those artifacts into wherever he goes next.
They are officially godly vestiges, essentially.
Mm-hmm. And if they weren't before, then Elafi using them to genuinely finish off a god definitely made them.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We're doing the epilogue of our D&D campaign of scheduled conflicts. We've been at this for over 2 years now, and we're just kind of like wrapping things up with a little like open chat and Q&A and stuff. So thank you for joining. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you, Zombie Sorcerer. Thank you, Reflect Games. Thank you for the follow. While this campaign may be over, you can stick around. We have plenty of D&D related content on my YouTube channel. And we are definitely planning some more campaigns in the future every Thursday. Yeah. Oh, Audrey 3, hello, welcome in, welcome.
Definitely not competing in spot with any other important D&D related things.
Oh no,
Not at all.
definitely no overlap between our D&D game and any known source, dead or alive.
I mean, that's why we're
No,
called
no.
scheduled conflicts, because there's always going to be a scheduled conflict when you go with the big wigs. Stick with
That was the-
something that you know works.
That was like the original bit. Oh my god, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why did- Who came up with scheduled
TJ.
conflict, by the way? TJ,
Full,
that
was
was
me.
it.
full credit to TJ on that one. And I remember so particularly where it's like we're all like throwing out ideas and it's like, you haven't talked a while, and I'm gonna probably be paraphrasing this, but it was just like, I have some ideas, but I don't want to throw like a stupid funny one out.
Yeah,
And
it was
then-
something like that.
And then it turned out to be the best name we ever got.
Yeah, we said, oh man, it must be. You said something about conflicts, and then eventually you said, some scheduling, and then we went scheduled conflicts, something like that. Yeah.
No. I flat out just dropped scheduled conflicts.
Yeah, no, that was
That's
all
where my
TJ.
brain, my brain goes to like wordplay.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna-
had some trouble coming up with names.
Oh, Dino, I'm actually hearing that too. Hold on.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you, Discord.
Yep, I saw the ping. I was like, Discord, don't do this. Not now. Gonna say I'm almost twice that in actual years, but approximately 12 in my sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
One less conflict for the
God.
road.
Another
Is there-
turning point, the fork stuck in a row.
Is there anything else we wish we had gotten to do across the campaign?
That's a good question.
More political intrigue with the vampires for sure.
Yeah, that would be my only one too.
Yeah, that
I wanted to do a big heist.
That would have been fun.
I mean, then there goes the question: are we the baddies? Yes, you are. You're robbing people.
Now I do have
but,
a
like,
question.
That begs the question: who are we robbing?
Yeah,
People,
Robin is
money.
not a bad guy.
He was.
Exactly. He was an anti-hero.
Didn't say he was
He was
bad, but he was
bad.
a criminal.
And what were you
Yeah,
saying, Drana? You're not gonna be Drana for much long. Damn it, Ruby.
Nah, it's good.
We'll
No,
always be our kick.
I was just thinking, do you think our impact overall was more good or more evil?
Evil.
That's the
Mm,
world to decide.
Now, yeah, we do have we've done some bullshit, but I think stopping a mad god from taking over the world's kind of leans that in another direction.
We
Yeah.
stopped a starvation epidemic. There is no way that is evil.
Yeah.
Sure, some people may have died now, but we saved a lot of people dying later.
Yeah.
There's no doubt.
Yeah,
We also got a lot of people killed, to be fair.
We also ended the slavery in the Hollowed Highlands.
and piracy as we know it.
True. Eh,
We'll see how long that one lasts.
yeah, that was, you can't.
As we know it.
We can't
All-
find
all
it
I'm-
anywhere on the map. It's gone.
All I'm going to say is Drana's final words will be wealth, fame, power.
It's out there. I
And
left
send
it
them
in
on.
one piece.
Drana literally
Yep.
built her own Tortuga.
No, that is literally what she did.
Yeah, no, it's Tortuga. Also, you left all your wealth in one piece.
God damn it.
Now you just have to find it.
The One Piece is
Before the
real.
pirate,
No,
before the one piece Drana.
Utilitarians say you're all in the clear. All right, cool.
Gob,
Thank
I
God.
would not be mad if that is a future campaign where Drana leaves the weapon somewhere for everyone to find. And the world goes
Oh,
searching for the most powerful weapon in the world.
Listen, one of my biggest dreams as a DM is to eventually host an epic swashbuckling pirate adventure.
like Pirates of Darkwater style, like real piratey. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking like full campy, like not One Piece campy, but campy.
No, Pirates of Darkwater
Same.
is quite campy.
Like the Muppets campy.
Lovey.
I was going to say Sinbad.
Sinbad, yeah, that's another
Sinbad
good one.
would work. Yeah. Sinbad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet, yep.
Well, that's
Although
Jocelyn.
that might be a Spelljammer campaign.
I do have a PDF for One Piece tabletop. Let's go. The Dragon Balls will be found. Well, if you went to the Everspire, you'd see plenty of those.
Dragon Balls, the dragon. Wow, those Dragon Balls.
Ew.
Dragon Balls.
I thought dragons were like cats. You don't. Anyway.
Gross.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Dinosaurs was my only wish. Well, here's the thing about dinosaurs. They're at the base of the mountain. A place that our party did not go. That's where
We
dinosaurs
fast
are.
traveled. It's not our
Yeah.
fault.
So
Yeah.
the whole thing is like the pilgrimage up the mountain is how you prove your worthiness to be in the face of Gaia. You start at Cardew Hall and climb the mountain where like natural disasters, dinosaurs all mingle here. And I
We
kind of
bypassed all of that by accident.
I kind of took inspiration from Eberron, who has like the dinosaur riding halflings. They're kind of like the gatekeepers of the mountain.
You're right.
Everyone is amazing.
Yeah, I do love Eberron's
Yeah.
stuff, and I like take some inspiration from it. Let's have them be like protectors of the mountain.
We are the Halflings riding Triceratops. Who are you?
Like yeah,
Oh, Triceratops riding Halflings would be adorable.
yeah. Each giant had their own one. Like the hill giants were Numbledore, frost giants were Hemgroff, fire giants were Durandal, the stone giants were Cardew Hall, and the storm giants were the advisors to Gaia at the top of the mountain. And the cloud giants were Stratos.
That we never will ever get to see.
Then there's this swamp. I had a good one for this swamp.
The swamp of eternal
if
sorrow.
Is
it ogres?
Well, that is a little known abandoned place called Blackwater. And it's got some depth to it, I'll say.
That's trolls and hags for sure.
Oh, you wish it was.
I wish, because I would love like a
No,
kinda
just a
spooky Halloween
singular
vampire.
hag that trolls you.
She's got everybody on puppet strings and they're not real people. They're just all mannequins. Like, it's not a real town, okay? Just lonely.
I made it all up.
Really fucking lonely. Okay?
It would just
it's-
be that one JoJo's Bizarre
what's-
Adventure episode.
Well, I was gonna say,
Indeed, that's what I was going with.
what was that one
Yep.
like Cthulhu mythos where it's just like the town is turning into fish people and they're like
Oh, the
really bad with strangers.
the under is haven of trolls or something like that. It's
No. It's oh my god. I know it because one of my favorite Cthulhu games is based off of it, The Sinking City.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth,
Innsmouth.
yes.
Yeah,
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
Yeah, Innsmouth.
it had a Innsmouth vibe to it.
Oh, sick.
Where like
There's
you're not
nothing
you're
wrong
not sure
in
if-
Bossing Say.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like the people here are fine, but the setting tells another story and you're just like, what's going on here?
Oh, so it's like darkest dungeon almost. You know, like that kind of grim, darky, creepy feel. Oh,
Like-
so it could be Crooked Moon style.
It's just like
Crooked Moon.
just get your supplies and get on out. We don't want you here.
We don't like your
Well, that's
robot
not Crooked
kind
Moon.
around here.
Suddenly Skarsnik.
Leave, have a good one. Yeah, I think we're about good to wrap up now.
We're pretty much wrapping up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But y'all know we love you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Yay.